All right, guys, welcome back to the latest episode of Infinite Nerd Prompts. I'm your host, Royal Flush, and today I have with me my good friend, Tricky Dick Peaches, Mr.
We're well acquainted, for sure.
Well,
Hello.
Mr. Nerdy Cephalopod himself,
Hello, everyone.
and my lovely wife, Miss Panquakes.
Hello.
Wait, when did you guys get married?
Long ago.
Trade secret.
Oh.
I mean, you heard her. All right, so our prompt this week was to begin your prompt with the phrase, "There, we have plenty of time," and to finish your prompt with, "We were never going to make it." To start us off today, we have B. What's going on?
Oh, I got a fun story for us all. And it's going to actually involve the whole Ink crew, actually.
Is everything going to be okay in Waffleville?
You know what? Let's all just have a nice sit down and a good listen, and you'll find out.
So things are not okay in Waffleville.
Everything is not deja vu.
Things were not Dajobu.
Alrighty. We got plenty of time. Brian states as he is looking at the group of friends he had gathered at the airport. Look, B's flight will be landing here in literally 10 minutes. Then we are meeting up with the first part of this Halloween surprise. Kat, Richard, Jen, and Max can only exchange quick glances between each other. Are you sure about this, Brian? Kat remarks with a worried look on her face. I am sure B was just expecting to game with us all and then smoke himself into a coma, Jen adds as she takes a hit from her vape. And then this could just end up wasting a lot of time, Max chimes in. Guys, come on. I looked all this up and I promise this is going to be a night to remember. And before Brian can finish, the group all hear a playful shouting beckoning them all on. What's good? Exiting the airport, dragging a suitcase, is the final member of their party, B. Oh my god, you got everyone together for little old me? The group of friends all share greetings and hugs, and all pile together into the same vehicle. Damn, Brian, you didn't have to go to all this trouble. I would have been happy to go game and do a session, then get my smoke on. B states as he happily stares out a window admiring the beautiful scenery of the California woods. I fucking told you, Jen snaps from the back of the van. Jen, be nice, Kat quips back at Jen. With an eye roll, Jen takes another hit from her vape as she slinks back into her seat. B, trust me, this is going to be great. So the first part of this spooky Halloween extravaganza is we have to meet this paranormal investigation team at the meeting site. Brian says as he looks down the road for his next turn. Investigation team. Meeting site. Can't we just go game? B whines. Brian worked really hard for this, B. Give it a chance. Richard pipes up from his seat, breaking his silence. B looks away from the window with a little shame in his eyes. You're right, Richard. My bad. We got plenty of time for all that later. Tell me more about this extravaganza you got planned, Brian. The van carries our group of friends along a lone dirt road as Brian begins to relay his plan to B. They are going to investigate a newly found haunted home, and when they say haunted, they mean it. There are signs of intense activity and some rumors of violence. As B was digging, he did come across a couple of comments left by other investigators of their violent encounters. B decided to keep it to himself, not to let a little paranoia ruin everyone's good time. Not long on the dirt road do they finally come to what can be best described as a convoy with the banner, "Look who's haunting now," draped across all their vehicles. Pleasantries are exchanged between the investigators and our group of friends. They are relayed the plan, how everything is expected to proceed. Dusk was quickly approaching and the investigators were leading our group of friends through the woods to this haunted home. All the while, no one was noticing that B was watching, vigilantly, a large, distorted figure stalking our large group. Before anyone could have realized it, B is actually taking the lead for our group of friends. No one realized when twilight had descended upon them, and when it did, even though it was a warm dusk, the temperature had fallen to an unnatural degree. They could feel this cold permeate through their entire bodies. After marching through what felt like an inky miasma, our groups have finally made it to the haunted house. The investigators lead the charge and walk into the home. Before our group of friends can enter, B blocks their way. I can't let you go inside. This has been more than scary enough. Trust me, I can't let you inside. Before anyone from our group of friends can utter a word of protest, the violent screams are heard from inside the house. Then messy splattering sounds follow after the screams are silenced. With the color drained from our group of friends' faces, they all look at B. If we went in there, we were never going to make it.
Is this what's going to happen when you come visit? Because that's concerning. All right, well, that was a thing that happened. Coming up next, we have Little in Pancakes presenting her own story.
We've got plenty of time. The captain had insisted when the ship first started malfunctioning, shutting off all but the emergency power. Comms jammed, navigation shot out. No view of the outside world, and neither could the outside world view us. Our repairs didn't bear any fruit after days of work, and the crew started to wonder if we were being sabotaged. Yet the captain's conviction never wavered. It was then that we heard it. Skittering the walls, a cacophony of strange noises in the dead quiet. Whatever we took aboard from that planet, whatever laid amongst the ore, it was with us now. It got Visk first, torn apart while researching in the med bay. Then lyrics. Then one night and nothing but bloody drag marks when we awoke. Every attempt to get the captain to talk about it ended in failure, and the threat of mutiny quickly ended when the captain splattered Davis's brains onto the wall when he attempted to get closer. One by one, we were picked off, until it was just me. I thought I could get away. Whatever communication jammer would give me enough time to send a warning message once I was floating. The captain invited those things into the ship, worshipped them like a psychopath. I had to get away, had to do something. So I sent myself out the airlock into nothing but a suit with enough oxygen and nutrients to last me a couple of days at most. I wasn't looking to survive, just to send out a warning. But nothing prepared me for this. Entire planets consumed by these creatures, cast around them like nets. Don't come here. Don't let them in. We were never going to make it.
Well, I didn't like that. I mean, I liked that. I didn't like the rest of it.
It was haunting.
Yeah, that's unsettling.
I am
Yeah.
disturbed. And I could not be happier.
Kat really paints a good picture.
Yes, she
That will
does.
traumatize you.
Oh, is that what that is? The trauma?
Yeah. Sweet, sweet trauma.
That makes sense. Okay, so next we have good old Tricky Dick coming up. What do you got for us?
You're supposed to start it off, sir.
Oh, that's right. He needs extra presenters, so he has myself and B helping him out. Two men sit atop a large mansion, cutting glass with a laser.
We got plenty of time. The guards out front should still be knocked out from the chloroform. Just need to cut out the glass with care. Yeah, that's it. Now pull it, yeah.
Shut it, man. This isn't my first time. Remember, who's the one who taught you this?
Just move so I can throw it in the rope, dude. Also, you're a dick.
The two men climb down the rope into a dark room with a single light coming from the center. A large diamond the size of a softball sits in a lonely glass box.
It is oh so pretty.
It's like staring at a model who actually makes eye contact with you.
Mm-hmm.
They start edging forward, but the smarter one stops the dumber one.
The blueprints said there are traps.
Like a boulder or the kind with the...
No, the kind with lasers. We'll need to set up the mirrors. Take them out.
The dumber one makes a face and starts rummaging around through his backpack and pulls out panels of mirrors and stands. They set up the mirrors and block the lasers. The robbers start crawling through the window that they made.
Man, I'm so glad I spent all that money on those mirrors. That guy was right. Diamonds really reflect the best.
Wait, what now?
Yeah, 6 mil ain't nothing. You gotta spend money to make money, you know?
You bought diamond mirrors. That diamond is only worth 4 mil. And diamonds only refract light, not reflect.
Why'd you say reflect like that?
The smarter one raises his hand to slap the dumb one, but stops when he notices a red dot on his arm.
Well, fuck me systematically.
The lights in the building turn on, and a large group of men in suits stand on each side of them with a short man with a bald head in the middle. You think you can break into my house and steal my favorite diamond?
El Jefe Jeffe!
Ooh, what are you gonna do? Send us back to our families in pieces?
No. Even worse, young man. I will cancel your Prime membership.
No! You can't do that! I just ordered the fridge!
And you'll have to pay shipping.
That'll bankrupt me!
You cursed bowling ball!
Enough, you filthy swashbucklers. I'm gonna send you to where the rest of God's mistakes go. My warehouses. Huh.
No!
Get 'em, boys. And mark it for same-day shipping.
Oh god, guess we'll never get into Disneyland.
We were never going to make it.
Papa Jeff bless. Isn't that right, guys?
Yeah.
No comment.
You all right there, cat? Well, I'm glad I'm appreciated somehow.
What the fuck is that story?
That was really good. That was really fun reading that.
Yeah. It's really fun in a dumb way. for
And
sure.
you see, you got Cat dying there.
Yeah. That's hard to do.
It's not that hard. I do it all the time.
I'm sure.
I like to do it when she's taking a drink because it makes me laugh when
She spits it out?
Yeah, she spit takes pretty hilariously.
Cat does spit takes?
And I'm the supervillain. And I'm the villain.
I don't do full on spit takes.
It's more like a choke, really.
Yeah, I just choke.
You subtly drowned your wife with humor. I love it.
I like to think of it as loving waterboarding.
Is there any other kind of waterboarding?
The not loving kind. And last but never least, I'll be presenting my submission. We have plenty of time, Davis. Just get through that mental block and cut the wire. You can do this. Easy for you to say. You're not the one having to defuse an explosive that can take the whole building down. This is insanity. Don't we have robots that can do this kind of thing? I mean, yeah, we do have a robot that can defuse a bomb, but that doesn't mean they're in the quarantine zone or capable of deciding a priority to protect lives. You're the best there is. You can do this, man. Yeah, that sounds like you're just blowing smoke up my ass to get me to cut something. You know what? It's fine. I got time. I'll just go through the chart one more time. We'll get this disabled. No worries, man. Click, cling. The hell was that? You okay? Yeah, it's fine. It didn't disconnect the trigger like we expected. But there's a countdown timer now. How long do you have? Enough. Snip. Ugh. You okay over there, Davis? No, man. Come on, what was it? Gas. Can't see straight. There's a second timer. I was never gonna make it. Fuck. Alright, and that's it for this week for Infinite Nerd Prompts. Feel free to like, subscribe the video, click the notification bell to get to be notified when we post new content. And if you have anything that you'd like to talk about, any suggestions or comments on any of our stories, leave them down below. We'd really appreciate that, and it really helps out the channel. We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.